Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius soul family. This is going to be for new love, guys. I hope you're doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in reference to new love. This is going to be for those of you who are looking to go towards newer energies, newer connections, newer cycles, or if you're dealing with newer people, if you've stepped into a new cycle. This is for you, baby. This is for you. Okay? I hope y'all doing super fantastic. I am. These are general messages, guys. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that the divine has here for you today, and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. That's how tarot goes. Okay. Now, when I tell you I'm super proud of whoever this message is for, like, you really did that shit. You dug yourself up out the mud. You picked yourself up from bootstraps. No victim mentality, even though you could have went that route, right? Like, feel like you were dealt some tough hands, okay, in your cycles in the past. Not for the faint at heart. These are things that you have to really, like I said, crawl yourself out of. Very dark, tumultuous cycles for you, not just in love but overall, right? It feels like a bit of a they're calling it an unlucky streak, and I feel like that is shifting, it's changing, it's turning, and it's because of your energy. It's because of what you've done for yourself, right? Yeah, I didn't state victim mentality for no reason. I feel like you're on the other end of that coin. Instead of like feeling sorry for yourself, you've held yourself accountable on certain levels, but most importantly, you've decided to implement action. You're more about action than just thinking about the chips that may have fallen, right? You're more about results, actions, numbers, making shit happen, not waiting for people to come in and save you, quote unquote, or make shit happen for you. Like, you really are doing that shit. So I applaud you. Okay, first card out, we have a new dawn, and I feel like that's what you have done, right? I saw a lot of rain in the meditation. So lots of rain, thunderstorms, clouds, not able to see. Then there was fogginess. So very dark times, and not an illuminated path forward. So you really had to wing that shit. But I do feel like that is coming to an end, like those tougher times. This is what this card states, that the worst is over. Okay, now you're stepping into greener pastures, more illuminated pathways. The journey is getting ready to be a little bit more a smoother ride, right? Definitely feels like more of a luxurious car. Like, this is all shit that you've done for yourself. It's the ultimate upgrade energetically, okay? High vibes. And I feel as though because you have done this, because you've created this change for yourself and you have shifted and changed your perspective, which then in turn has changed the way that you view life, the way that you view relationships, the way that you view yourself. It's allowed you to not only heal but start pouring into yourself, and you really started to turn that shit up. You like, turn it up a little bit, okay? Turn up the volume, you know what I'm saying? Let's pump this shit up. Let's get it all the way turned, okay? So I feel like there's a freedom that you are now feeling from any things that may have been holding you back. This could be limiting thought processes. This could be trauma. This could be pain, hurt, betrayal, whatever. You've released all of that shit because I feel like you've ultimately decided that it's not beneficial for your growth. You can't move. It's too heavy. You had to leave that shit behind in order to get this sort of freeing feeling, right? Boundless energy. I also get that some of you may have not been single for quite some time. So you were in a long-term relationship. Don't force shit to fit. You know, if that is your portion of the story, this sense of freedom is something that you never knew could feel so good. Maybe you held on to something for dear life and you hurt yourself more holding on to it rather than just releasing it. You possibly thought that the pain of getting over this person or the pain of releasing them would be more tumultuous when it's actually the opposite. So you're really feeling yourself. You're really feeling yourself. And I feel as though you actually appreciate, okay, being single. You appreciate having the ability to just think about yourself, or just think about what you actually are responsible for, whether that be your children, your life, the things that you have going on, being a little bit more selfish with your energy. Everybody is not privy to that. And this is what's making you a hot commodity, baby. Make no mistakes about it, right? People always want what they can't have. I feel like you're not placing yourself on the market just yet. Okay? I feel like even if you didn't resonate with the long-term commitment, there's an extended amount of time of singleness and you're enjoying that shit. It's radiating off of you. This is making people want to know more. It's creating this very high vibration and aura around you, and it's almost like a magnet. People want to know what you're doing, what you're into, what you like, what you looking for. Like, are you trying to be, you know, my girl? Are you trying to be my man? Like, are you trying to be taken? Are you trying to be got? And you like, I don't want none of that shit. I'm enjoying my independence. I'm a free spirit at this bitch, okay? I don't got to check in. I don't got to see about what you doing. I don't got to worry about what you doing. I sleep well. Like, I'm good. I'm good. And that's only making you more appealing to everybody, okay? So for me to say everybody, that doesn't mean that you're out of the line of fire. You are approaching a new cycle where I do feel like because of where you're vibrating, you are attracting the right people. But that doesn't mean that the wrong people don't still want you, okay? You're a high commodity, like I'm saying. Everybody wants a piece. Baby. And I feel like the more that you hold off and be like, I want to be single, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, it only makes you more attractive, guys, okay? It's making you more alluring, more appealing. Now, I do feel like there's one person in particular who doesn't mind the chase, right? Like, they don't mind. They actually admire it, right? Like, they admire that you're having self-control, that you're enjoying yourself, that you're not like just, you know, jumping back out there, right? Like, too soon. You have gone through some shit, and now that you have healed to an extent, you're enjoying who you are now. This is somebody who really, they fuck with that. They like that. They really do, okay? It says clearly decide what you want. Okay, so that it comes to you now. And I feel like that's what you're really doing. For some of you, you may not even know what you want just yet. You're feeling your own vibe. You're smelling yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling yourself. It's like, do I really want to add anything else into the mix at this juncture? And the longer you hold off, the more people want you. The more people are going to want to come towards you. Now, if you're like, girl, who? Where? Where they at though? Where they at though? Don't underestimate yourself, beloved, okay? Just because people want you don't mean that they're saying anything. Some people are intimidated, okay? Please believe that. Some people are intimidated by you. Some people are intimidated to speak to you, to come up to you, to come towards you. Even people who have spoken to you, they may just not be relaying this. For others, they may just be looking from a distance. You might not even notice it because I do feel like you're focused on yourself and only yourself. Even when you're out, you're focused on you, okay? So I challenge you, okay, in these next coming weeks, days, months, when you go out, you know, just look out your peripheral, okay? I promise you got at least 2 people who are kind of checking you out. 2 people who are kind of like looking for you to give them a glance so that they know if it's okay to approach, to come over, to check you out. And you're like, nah, girl, I don't think so. Nah, my guy, I'm good. Now, we do have honeymoon, okay? So this does suggest that you may give someone an opportunity if you have not done so already. This is somebody who will be really sweet on you, okay? That's what they are saying. The honey, oh yeah. Yeah, that's what they want to pour all over you. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to be really attracted to you, like bees to honey is what they're saying. They're going to be really sweet on you. This may be somebody who shows up and shows the fuck out. Now, this is also someone who will recognize the attention that you're getting. Okay, this is why they may lay it on rather thick. Now, ma'am, sir, bro, sis, you might want to be careful with that one. Okay, might want to be careful. I'm talking to this person now because the laying it on thick is not going to sway your opinion. It may actually persuade it in a different direction, meaning you might look at it as you're trying too hard, you're thirsty, you're love bombing. One of the 3, right? Like all that toxic shit, you know, say that for the other bitches. I'm not one of them. I'm not the 1 or the 2. Right? So they need to be a little bit careful with that. But with this honeymoon card, I do feel like this is somebody who's going to be pulling out all the stops. It does appear that they may surprise you with some things with the way that they're approaching, with their persistence and their consistency. Okay? It's not like the other people. They are going to catch your attention because of this. Because like I said, I do feel like you have several people who are interested, but there's one in particular who will get your attention above all. Okay? This could be the one. See? Says you have already met your the romantic partner you seek, and this is somebody who is going to see this in you almost immediately. This is why they invest almost immediately, and this is why they want to razzle dazzle and bedazzle the shit out of it so that you don't see the point in entertaining other people. This is also someone who can appreciate that you're holding yourself at a very high value, right? You're placing yourself on a pedestal. They like that shit, that not just anybody can have you, that not just anybody can get a chance with you, get a date with you, get a conversation with you. They love it. Okay, let's see here. Wow. Now, I feel as though this might be somebody who has also themselves been single for quite some time, by choice also. And they see themselves in you to some extent, okay? They will be very playful with you initially, kind of flirtatious, all right? They may even call you out on it. Like, are you a little playboy, a little playgirl? Like, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? You got a little starting lineup? Can I be a part of that? It does feel very playful in the beginning, kind of jokey, but they really are serious though, okay? Internally, they want to talk about rings and things, like what your size is or what their size is, okay? How many kids are we gonna have? Where would you like to reside, in the country or in the city? They want to have those kind of conversations, but they'll keep it light and airy initially, right? They want to keep this honeymoon phase going for as long as possible, because I don't feel like, even when they are coming on kind of strong, even when they are doing the sweet shit, the romantic shit, you're not budging. Like, you're not bending, you know what I'm saying? You almost seem a little bit unimpressed. Like, oh, thanks, you know, thanks for the trip to Italy, I appreciate it, okay? I always wanted to go, great, okay, I'll call you next week, right? Like, that type of thing. You're not impressed, right? Like, they're like, okay, did you not feel that? Like, did you not, was that not even a thing? Was it just, like, I just got you a cup of coffee or something, bitch? I literally bought us trips to Europe. And you're like, great, it's wonderful. Okay, I always wanted to eat pizza and pizza. Like, which will only make them want to try harder, okay? So if that doesn't work, then they're gonna make sure the next time they do something that you will feel, that the next time they show up in a way that you will see them. And they're gonna keep showing up. It does appear to get stronger and stronger. Very persistent energy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now, this playful card is showing up as this person's thoughts. They may think that you're playing games, you guys. I don't get that you're playing. I get that you're having fun. You're doing what feels good. You may entertain them for a little while and date them for a while, but I don't see you budging. Like I said, I don't see you falling head over heels. You're too in love with yourself at this time, all right, to see it for another person, even though you will entertain their advances. And that is giving them the energy that you're playing games, but you're not. Child, you got them all in a tizzy. Like, they really are. I feel like they're really going to be in their head about this, y'all. They are, okay? Because they feel like they pulled out the best for you. They may start running out of ideas. We've been here before. So they definitely feel like you're a soulmate, guys, okay? This is somebody who, like I said, may also have been single for quite some time. So it may even be surprising them. They may be surprising themselves with their desire to want to persist at getting you to see them, at getting you to be impressed with them, getting you to see the benefit of being with them, getting you to see the benefit of having a relationship and having a connection. You're doing well, okay, by yourself. So you don't really have the desire to add someone at this juncture. See, fantasy, right? Like, this is somebody who will fantasize. I'm pretty sure they will have lots of thoughts about what the two of you can be, and this only gets them up in their head even more. Wow. This definitely feels like a chase at this point, you guys. Are you making this person chase you? Like, what is up? I just want to know why you taking the gifts and shit if you just gonna make them chase you, okay? Someone you don't have to fucking carry. This is somebody on your level, you guys. This is somebody showing up. This is somebody showing up with the effort almost immediately. You don't have to guess. You don't have to convince. None of that. But I still feel like your standards have lifted so high that this in the past would have made you want to wife a bitch. This would have made you want to wife a dude. Wife a dude? Yeah, this would have made you want to marry somebody with this honeymoon card here. But this is no longer the standard, beloved. Now I'm talking to your person. Ma'am, sir, breast. It's like the bar is higher. The bar is raised at this point. You got to do better than that, pumpkin. You got to come stronger. Okay? It's going to take a little bit more to get Aquarius to see how this is going to make their life better when their life is so fucking great right now. Like, it's rainbows out this bitch. We got rivers and rivers of water that's given to me, money, flow, everything. Your freedom is something that you really value. Okay, not just the freedom from a person, but also your mental freedom. Okay, because I feel like somebody had you wrapped up, anxiety filled, right? There was a relationship that's all you did was think about. And now that you're free of that, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's great. I love all that you're doing. Now I gotta go. Wow. This is somebody who feels like maybe they will only be left to fantasize about you. Okay, you're really giving them a run for their money, you guys. Hotline bling. So it may even strike you as, damn, like did I turn you out? Like this is the energy of somebody texting quite a bit, calling quite a bit, right? I don't get that they're like obsessively calling back to back to back, but I do get that they call you first every day. They text you throughout the day. It's persistent. It's like right on time. You can almost bank on it. You can almost bet on it. You can almost, you know, put $5 on that thing. You just know they are. Okay. Wow. And it's all prior to them even having any idea of whether or not they will get some form of exclusivity, right? Like the conversation is not even being had at this point. It's just like a fantasy in their mind, okay? Now, here's what I would like to know. Why aren't you saying something? Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I feel like this is somebody who's met their match, guys, and be honest with you, right? I don't get toxicity from this person. I don't. But what I do get is that this is possibly someone who is used to people being impressed by their advances, is used to people willing and wanting to date them if they want to date this an individual. They haven't really been curved like this before, so it might actually make them a little obsessive at some point. It's actually making you more valuable, guys. It is. Like, honestly, even though, right, we don't want to play games, I don't get that you're playing a game. I don't. I just get that this person hasn't experienced anybody like you before, who hasn't been willing to, I don't want to use the word conform. I don't get that they're trying to get you to conform, but they want you, right? Like, so this is somebody who's possibly always gotten everyone that they were interested in, right? At least a date, at least some reciprocation, right? And you're not doing that. So that might be confusing them a bit. So this is possibly somebody who's very attractive, you guys. You will find them very attractive. You will. The both of you will be extremely attracted to one another, but I get that they're more attracted to you than you are to them, only because of how far away your energy feels, how out of reach it feels, how exclusive it feels, right? Wow. What an interesting new love read. Will this even go into new love? Are you guys even wanting it? Like, I'm a little bit confusion. Okay, I'm confusion. Are you wanting to just date right now and just have, you know, friends, right? Situationships, that type of ordeal? Because I don't get that you're allowing people in with this do you feel it card. This does feel like someone who really wants a chance, you guys. They do view you as a great prospect for partnership. So let's see here. And they feel soulmate energy. So we have the High Priestess. The Four of Swords. Wow. And the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. There's a bit of confusion here. This person doesn't really know how to handle you, you guys, with the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. Some parts of them are telling them that you're juggling or that you're dealing with other people. For some of you, you are. And if you are, then you've been honest about that. If you aren't, they still think you are. Yeah, I feel like they want a lot of time with you. They want to spend almost every day if they can with you, but I get that you have timeouts. You almost have them like on a schedule, it looks like, right? Like, I'm not going to see you more than twice a week, okay? If that, okay? You'll be lucky if you see me once a week. We might see each other once a month. I have my own life going on type of thing. They're trying to figure out what you're doing, or why you're indecisive, or why this would be a difficult choice. Okay, they feel soulmate energy with you, and they like, but okay, is that something that you're not feeling? Am I the only one who's feeling that? It has to be. I have to be the only one feeling this at this point, because you're not giving me the time of day. You are giving me the time of day, but not consistently. So this is somebody who wants consistency from you, you guys. They do. Wow. Damn. Tell me a little bit more about this person, because I just need to know. They feel like you're quiet. You're not really answering their questions. You're vague when they ask you about what it is that you want, what it is you desire, what your goals are, and stuff like that. Especially in terms of relationships, you're not really giving them any information to go off of. So it's leaving them in contemplation. Okay, they feel like you're trying to stay flexible or stay open for something better. I don't get that. I get that you're into yourself. So is this something that you're not even, yeah, you're silent. So you're not even relaying that to this person. They're just kind of left to guess. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, they want a relationship, y'all. They do. They want to take like the first steps to commitment. This is somebody who pretty early on will want to call you theirs. They're going to want to claim you. They want the two of you to be exclusive. But I feel as though there's a bit of a limbo here. I don't get that you're curving this person rudely. I don't get that you're being rude. I don't. Okay, I get that they're wanting more out of you than what you're willing to give at this time, because you are sipping from your own cup. So you're not able to give them your cup. You're like, I'm sipping from that shit, so I can't possibly give you half that motherfucker. Nah, I need it all, bitch. I got other things that I want to do. And they're wanting to share a cup with you on some two of cups type of shit. Soulmate energy. They may need to be a bit patient. You got to be patient, my darling. You do. So I do feel like this person will be planning rather early on ways to show you the value, right? Like the value of connectivity, of partnership. Wow. So, Six of Swords. This is the most attractive thing that you find about this person. They don't come with baggage. They don't. This person doesn't have any baggage. They don't. They have definitely worked through and healed things that they've been through in the past. This is what I said. I don't get that this person is any form of toxic. They're not. They are having a hard time with being around someone that they like so much that they deem to be their soulmate, and not getting like the same response back. They're questioning whether or not what they're feeling is real. Is this infatuation, or like, why do I always want to talk to Aquarius? Why do I always want to call them or text them or be around them or date them, you know, go out and just be with them? But it seems as though when we get together, they're just like, oh, okay, we're hanging out. Cool. Cool. Baby. Wow. I'm curious to see where this goes. I love where you are. Love that for you. I do. I can't even, listen, I can't not blame you. I can't blame you for how you're moving in this cycle. Shit feels good as fuck. And I feel like you're going to have multiple people who are vying for your time. This person is no different. Right? So the most attractive thing about you to this person is you ain't stressed about nothing. Even though they kind of want you to be a little bit bothered that the two of you don't get to see each other that much. They want you to care a little bit more. So it's like a double-edged sword for this person. They can't stand that you don't care as much as they do. But they also love that you're so free-spirited and you don't give a fuck. They love your non-ability to find one fuck to give in this juncture and cycle of your life. They love that shit, but they just don't like it when it's done to them. Damn it. Damn, baby. You can't have the best of both worlds, honey bunch. Honey bunches of oats, okay? You either like it or you don't. And we have, wow, the Ace of Pentacles. They feel like you're it. You're the one. Like you are the only option. You are the motherfucking option. You are the one. This is it, right? Like this is my legacy type of shit. And you're just like, oh, we're hanging out today? Okay, fine. Pick me up at 4. And then after y'all get back, you like, okay, I'll see you next week now because I got stuff to do. I'm going out of town. They're just like, wow, you're just off doing your own thing, living your own life. Knight of Wands, right? So you're there and then you're so fast, you're gone. You're not there anymore. They want to lock this down. They want some stability in this connection, you guys. They do. They don't want to play no more games. I just heard, what song is that? That's Drake and Chris Brown. Yeah, they don't want to play no games. Fuck around. They want to give you their last name, bitch. They trying to get married. They trying to talk about some serious shit, some stability, growth, progression. And you like, yeah, but I got a flight to catch. So catch you when you can. Catch me if you can, bitch. Listen. Let's go on over to the extended, okay? I'm going to really dig in over there because it does appear that we've only tapped into, you know, some of the better qualities of this person. I just want to make sure that this is worth your while just in case you decide to share a little bit more of your cup anytime soon, okay? So I do want to know what the potential deal breakers, if any, might be in regards to this new person, all right? Also, why exactly are they single? According to the divine, not them. We need the truth, okay? And I want to know what a life with this person would be like. What could a life with them actually entail? What would it be like? What would that lifestyle look like? Okay, so you can see what you have to look forward to if this is somebody that you should invest in. And then I also want to see, do they eventually switch up after they finally have you? People always show up as their representative, right? Their best self. And then that shit often changes once they feel like they don't got to work anymore. I need to know if that's going to happen. Okay. We need to know that. And then I want to know what the potential is for a successful union with this individual and how soon can we expect that, all right? And lastly, we will get our advice in reference to what the divine suggests you focus on, lean into, or recalibrate energetically in order to speed up the momentum towards your desired lifestyle and upgrades that you desire in all aspects of your life in the least amount of time, okay? So without further ado, click that like button as well as the subscribe button. We got a lot to get into. I'm gonna put the link for the extended down below in the description box and I'm gonna see y'all over there. All right.